Welcome back to Inside Southeastern Baseball with head coach Matt Reiser, presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers. Champagne beverages we tape right here from Buddy's Bar and Grill in Hammond. The Lions would take on Houston Baptist this past weekend, and due to weather on Friday night, it was a doubleheader on Saturday. Here's game one. All right, game one of Saturday, which was actually supposed to be the Friday night game, but played here on Saturday for a doubleheader because of the weather on Friday. Going to wear the all camouflage uniforms, and Daryl Ferreira of Whitney Bank would throw out the first pitch, and ended up being a nice day for baseball.
Yeah, it ended up being a gorgeous day. We had some bad weather Friday night, and also moved the doubleheader to Saturday, and it was a great day for baseball. Daryl Ferreira, a real friend of the program, always does anything and everything he can for us in Lion Nation, and great to see him out there throwing that first pitch. Andre will get started here. He does a good job of dominating the zone, the leadoff. We get the soft contact out to left field. But I tell you what, the Houston Baptist Club swings the bat pretty well. We see why they had the top batting average coming in the weekend. They just kind of took their hits as they could get them. You know, see the single there through the 4-hole, single there back at the middle with a guy at second base, and it was kind of the tail all weekend, so to speak. They found a way to just kind of put the barrel on the ball and really hunted the fastball and did a good job with Andre all weekend.
Well, this was the day that they actually jumped on top early, and you had to come back in the later innings.
Yeah, you know, guys did a good job. They're just kind of staying resilient, you know, through the whole process. Obviously, Andre starts to settle down a little bit and gets out of it, and allows the offense to kind of get back into it and get some things going here for us. Get the leadoff walk there by Sam, and their guy actually didn't walk with 4 guys coming in the weekend all year, and we did a good job dominating the zone, and really was the main reason why we got a chance to jump on them. We got some big hits, as you'll see coming up, but the biggest thing we did was just dominate the zone the guy all weekend. And you see Andre settle on back in, end up having 7 strikeouts there in the 5 1/3 innings, ended up having a decent day for us. Hoffman with a single there to right field to keep his hitting streak alive as well. I believe it's up to 10 games now, and there we go again, just dominating the strike zone. And if we can do that part of it, hit the strikes and take the balls, and we got a chance to be a pretty good offensive club sometimes. We had a blooper up the middle. Guy misplays it. And we get the run out of it. There were 2 outs. Ended up being a big break for us to kind of get us on the board, maybe breathe a little bit after being down 2-0. And Andre right back to work. That's a nice play there by Jacob Williams. The guy was stealing. He did a good job of breaking back, getting back in the position, and covering up the hole there. And then Andre Tour there again with a nice changeup. Gets the punch out. But again, you see, this is a feisty Houston Baptist Club. They just continued this another 2-out knock. They end up having 15 of their runs in the weekend where we're 2 outs.
Is there any challenge to whenever, you know, this is a team that's new to our league, not a familiar opponent? It just seemed like we didn't know this team as well as maybe we thought we should have.
Yeah, you know, you get the reports, but obviously, you know, to play a team and see them year in, year out, know the coaching staff, know their style of baseball, didn't really have that going into it. Kind of knew a little bit about them, but obviously when you build that history year in, year out, it makes a big difference with it. And they got a good club. I mean, you can see that they did a good job swinging the bat, and you know, we do a good job here. Again, like I said, if we just do this part, we hit the strikes and take the balls, now we can get ready to have a big inning because of it.
Hey, you would explode here towards the end of this ball game. Got the offense really going. Put up a few crooked numbers here late in the game. Was able to get this victory, as we're going to see here on the highlights. We're able to put up some big runs, especially late. Yeah,
you know, we're down 4-1 here. We got a couple walks, an HBP, and a single through the 4-hole there. And this is what we've been waiting on, a big hit. And Andrew Godbolt did a fantastic job. Wind blowing in at 20 miles an hour. He absolutely crushes that ball for a grand slam. And we get a chance to take the lead. And you know, if the middle order do that part of it, we got a chance to score some runs.
Nice to see Andrew hit that, hit a home run there in a big situation, grand slam down in the ball game, and like you said, ball was absolutely crushed. You can't really tell from the highlights, but the wind was blowing in pretty tough, and you know, Andrew Godbold's been as good as advertised coming into this season. It's really been consistent in the middle of the order.
Very mature hitter, man, and just does a good job of dominating the zone, and when he does get his pitch, obviously saw him drive it there. Here we go back out. You know, this is where we really didn't pitch it very well. We walked the guy and ended up getting a wild pitch in, and they tie it back up 5-5. But offensively, again, we did a good job, but just get right back to work. We scored 4 there in the 5th, and as you'll see here, we scored 6 in this inning. and do a good job of just playing our baseball. You know, we did get a job of running bases, going first to third, and did a good job of taking our walks and getting our hits and knocking some guys in. And there's Fisher drawing a walk again. Guy ended up walking 6 guys on the day. He hadn't walked 6 guys all year.
Another bases loaded situation. This time he takes the ball inside, gone bold, and doesn't try to do too much, and is able to get another run, RBI via the walk.
Yeah, and that shows the maturity of God ball. Instead of go up there and just hacking anything, you know, after hitting a grand slam, it's a good job of dominating the zone when they're trying to pick and get some soft contact, and really allows us to continue to have the big inning. We get the walk, we get 2 strikes there on mid-yet. He gets the HBP. End up getting put the ball on the ground and got a chance. They have to make some plays, and that's what we didn't do in Game 3 on the weekend. You see, we did here, and obviously allowed us to do a lot of things offensively and score some runs. Well, that's a good job there by the freshman Ken Menard, base loaded. Another ball absolutely well struck. Not quite as well struck as God Bowles, but did a good job of getting the guy in and executing. We turn it over to the left-hander, Matt Pateri. I tell you what, it was nice to see Matty go out there. He's been really good his last 4 or 5 outings, and actually a nice little combo to Andro, so to speak. You see Andro throwing in the low 90s and bring out Matty in the low 80s, and nice little mix-up there for us. And there's Godbold again with another single to right field. Didn't have to hit them all hard. Found a hole there and got the RBI single as well for 6th RBI on the day.
That's an unbelievable day for Godbold, and at this point with the lead, Pateri goes out and just dominates the strike zone and is able to get the victory for you here in Game 1.
Yeah, did a good job of saving our bullpen. We got the 3-inning save and get us ready for Game 2.
Lions win 13-6. Big day offensively for the Lions, putting up 13. Chutora wasn't as sharp as he has been, but still gets the win and moves to 4-1. All right, offense exploded against Houston Mathis to take Game 1 of the series. Andre Chutora picks up the victory here in this one, but it was really the offense, especially late in the game, and Andrew Godbold's grand slam.
Yeah, did a fantastic job of just dominating the zone. As you saw there, we had a lot of walks, and also got the big hit when we needed it. And did a good job of just staying resilient. They came back, tied it up. We found a way to come back and score 6 runs right after that. And also went to the bullpen with Matt Pateri there and had a good outing.
Well, the last 2 games of the series didn't really go the way you wanted them to. Baseball's so funny. You know, you put up 13 runs in Game 1, and then offensively just couldn't really get things going in Game 2 and 3.
Yeah, you know, you got to tip their hat to their guy in Game 2 against us. Did a fantastic job just filling up the zone. You know, not a whole lot of strikeout stuff, but got us to get soft contact in some areas that it's a big situation. We hit some balls hard there that we couldn't get to fall, but in the big situation, he got the soft contact he needed. And obviously Game 3, kind of the same story. You know, didn't put any pressure on the offense and didn't do a very good job of dominating the zone. And when you do that stuff, it's hard to win.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have a lot more for you right here on Inside Southeastern Baseball with head coach Matt Reiser, presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers, Champagne Beverage, and Buddy's Bar and Grill right here in Hammond. Stay with us.